Hello and welcome to Salford Now. It's the 31st of January and I'm Will Dixon. First of all, we're going to talk about measles and we have Emma and Ellie to talk us through it.
Health experts are advising people in Greater Manchester to check that they have had an MMR vaccine after 4 cases of measles were confirmed in Salford this week. Even if you've had the vaccine, there is still a small chance that the virus can be contracted. Our health correspondent, Ellie Kemp, is here. Ellie, what are the signs people should be looking out for and what should you do if you spot any?
Well, the most common symptoms of measles are having a high temperature, runny nose, a rash and red eyes. Now, if you think that you have any of these symptoms, you should avoid going to A&E or your doctor's surgery because measles is very airborne and it can spread. So instead, it's advised that you call NHS 111 for advice.
OK, so what age groups does it usually affect? Is it adults that should be aware of this, teenagers, or just younger children?
It's more so in younger children, but everybody should be aware because, again, as you've said, even if you have had the vaccination, you can still be at risk.
What about if you've already had measles before? Can you still get it?
You can, yeah, and if anything, you have to be even more careful.
OK, brilliant. Thank you.
Veganism is becoming increasingly popular around the country. 2019 has already seen an uprise in vegan products from McDonald's new veggie wrap to Greggs new vegan sausage roll. This has made it easier for those taking part in Veganuary this month. Renee McIntosh has more.
Today marks the last day of Veganuary, where worldwide people have pledged to change to a vegan diet for the month of January. However, is it easy to adapt to a vegan lifestyle within Salford? Bethan Leonard is a student of the University of Salford who has decided to participate in Veganuary this year.
I decided to try veganism because I've been a vegetarian for a while and just wanted to see how different it was and if I was able to sustain it.
Do you feel like you will be able to sustain it? Is it easier than you would have thought it would be?
Well, I do like my cheese, so I think that's hard. Because when you've had like a spaghetti bolognese, you just want to put cheese on the top. But now I've done it, I could sustain it.
So I'm here in Salford, the birthplace of Reverend William Cowherd, who was one of the first to adopt a meat-free diet in the UK. But are vegan products readily available in supermarkets and restaurants in Salford today? How is it like being a vegan in Salford? Is it hard, or do you think it's easier than people think?
It's definitely easier than people think, because veganism is easier than people think. But I'd say maybe South Manchester's a little better for it because you have sort of all kinds of vegetarian and vegan supermarkets and like places that advertise themselves like that. Whereas up here, it's sort of whatever supermarkets want to give you.
Wagamama's in Media City was the only restaurant I could find that had a vegan menu. However, as veganism continues to increase, will Salford continue to add more vegan options in restaurants.
Two schools run by the Salford Academy Trust have come within the worst 3 schools in the city, according to attainment results published this week. The school's results have come out with a score way below average, and only 15% of pupils are achieving a grade 5 or above in core GCSEs. The Academy plan to promote fairness and equal opportunity in the hopes that results improve.
And now we're going to throw to Ollie with the sport.
Thanks, Will. The HSBC UK National Track Championships came to Manchester last weekend. It saw British stars and stars of the future battle it out to become national champion in various events. I went along to see what happens. Fans of British cycling gathered for the 2019 HSBC UK National Track Championships last weekend to see the heroes battle it out for the coveted national jerseys. 4-time Olympic champion Laura Kenny took gold in the women's scratch race. Kenny, competing in her first championships since 2015, said it was good to be back.
I think people think, oh, she must think it's just the national championships, but it's not. To me, racing in front of a home crowd, getting to compete for a national jersey, it's what it's all about. You know?
6-time Olympic champion Jason Kenny took gold in the men's Keirin after a photo finish with Jack Carlin. Kenny was full of praise for Carlin after being pushed the whole way.
Well, I mean, he's our best sprinter at the minute. There's no doubt about it. You know, he's silver medalist in the sprint at the Worlds last year, medalist in the Keirin as well at the Europeans, and the